What is up, my friends? We are back here at the Walmart on Wyoming. We're trying to hunt down that blood Pennywise. It's actually hitting Walmarts earlier than expected, so wish us luck, guys. All right, from the looks of it, they do have the H2O. They have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Look, there's a couple of the H2O and Phantom of the Opera, but no blood Pennywise. So we're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled and try to find it. But pop-wise, they also have Rob Zombie. That one's cool. Look at this Rooster Fighter. I don't remember that one. That one's a crazy pop, but nothing too exciting, really. I guess the Beast Wars is cool. I used to love Beast Wars, but nothing too exciting. It is cool to see that they do have the H2O NECA in stock. They got a whole case. They have 3 of them, if anyone's looking here on Wyoming and, what is it, Manal. Alright guys, round 2. We're back up here at the Walmart on Eubank and Copper. This is the same one that we found our bloody art. We didn't have no luck last night at Wyoming, but you know what? Fingers crossed we could find our bloody Pennywise that we've been looking for here today. It'll be awesome. Alright guys, first let's see what they have pop-wise. Still some Superman. Oh, that's a cool Superman pop right there. That one's actually pretty dope. Ooh, we got Beast Wars still. Nothing too exciting, nothing really new that I'm seeing. I guess maybe The Last of Us, that might be pretty new. But I'm not seeing anything to write home about pop-wise. Let's see, they have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle NECAs, and it looks like the Walmarts are restocking on the Halloween H2O, which is pretty cool. I wish they would have restocked on the Resurrection. I never saw a Resurrection hit Walmarts, and that's the one I wanted more. That and Curse, I wish they would have restocked on Curse, you know, but I still want the H2O, but at least we know that Walmarts are getting them again. But still no sign of the blood Pennywise. There is a Lon Chaney Phantom of the Opera, and it looks like an E.T., but we will keep looking. Ooh, I guess they're clearancing these. Dang, this one's seen better days. Look how tore it is, you know. But Young Frankenstein, that's pretty awesome. They also have this, dang, for $25 on clearance too. It's not bad, because it's originally almost $50, you know, for this U2 4-pack. It's pretty cool. But no sign of the blood Pennywise. But we will keep looking, guys. Look, there is an awesome restock on the horror section. They got the Trick or Treat Studios Terrifier figures. They got the Terrifier mug, the blanket, the desk mat, and they still have that ghost face. What is it, a Fly Guys? I still never heard of the Fly Guys. And then there's a Chucky, but no sign of the bloody Pennywise. And they also have like the good guys, the mystery, the blind boxes. Those are cool. Ooh, look, there's a bendable, posable Chucky. That one's pretty cool as well. But no sign of the blood Pennywise. They do have a bendable and posable, oop, let me back it up, see if you guys can see it. Bendable, posable Pennywise, but no sign of the blood NECA. Alright guys, back in the truck. I was able to find the UPC and have them check to see if they did have it in stock, and they didn't. So no luck up here at Eubank, but the search continues. Okay guys, we're back here at the Walmart on Wyoming and Manal. I stopped here on my break from work. Fingers crossed we have better luck finding that bloody Pennywise. No luck yesterday and the day before, but you never know. Alright, checking out their horror section. They actually updated it. I want to say the last time we were looking for their horror section, the bloody disgusting one, it never got updated. But look, they actually do have some stuff. They still got the desk mat. They got the Terrifier mugs. Ooh, I don't remember this Pennywise, and they even have it on sale. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's a bell jar light with Pennywise in it. Never seen that before. More Pennywise stuff. Looks like another jar light, and then one of those bendable, posable ones. That's actually pretty cool. Take a better look at that. It's actually pretty cool, pretty detailed on the face. That one's pretty dope. Let's see, they still have the blind boxes. Oops, see, that's why you don't leave them out. That's why, I guess, why the other one had them locked up. I'm not a Chucky fan, so we're not gonna get any of those. And they got some alien stuff. It looks like a Nook. That's actually pretty dope with the xenomorph popping out. Let's see if there's any new NECAs though. Nothing over here exciting. Alright, it does look like it's nice and like better organized today. It was a little thrash last time. They still do have, oh look, the NECAs are $37.96. So the same that NECA had raised their price to, Walmart's selling them. So they were $34.99, but it's just a couple dollars. Still cheaper than buying them from FYE, who are selling them for $50. But they have the Phantom of the Opera, they still got Michael Myers, the Halloween H2O, still got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Figure-wise, nothing exciting. I guess apparently people are looking for that ultimate Spawn. Pops. It looks like it's all about the same stuff. I guess they do have the Electabuzz. I don't remember seeing that one. last time, and the Slowpoke, so it looks like the Pokemon and these Star Wars ones might be new. Dang, Hondo Ohnaka's seen better days. Dang, same with these Last of Us pops. Dang, they look all messed up, but nothing too exciting. I guess the Harry Potters might be new as well too, you know, but if anybody's looking for the Michael Myers, dang, so now we know they raised their price too, so the same as NECA, they're $37 now, well, $38. Alright guys, no luck. I had them search the UPC and it still was showing 0 inventory on hand here, so dang, no luck. We're gonna have to drive up to the west side because I know that the west side usually gets them first, but we shall see. Alright my friends, we finally made it down to the Walmart on Carile. Wish us luck. Hopefully we can find that blood Pennywise that we've been looking for like the last, 3-4 days? Have it. Alright, checking out what pops we got here so far. It looks like they got some new Star Wars ones. What is it? That says Jabba the Hutt deleted scenes. Oh, interesting. There's a Tom Petty. Nothing too exciting though when it comes to pop wise, but you know what's crazy too? They also got cards, and it's smart that they lock them up here. That's a really smart thing that they do. You know, but look, they got look, that's a new one. It says Maze. It's a new Yu-Gi-Oh! It would help if I poked. It would help if I actually pointed at it. Maze of Muertos. I've never heard of that one, but it looks like it has a dope ass card in it. Dang. Dang, NECA wise, it doesn't look like they have anything. They got Phantom of the Opera, but it doesn't look like they have anything interesting. They still have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but no Pennywise. Look how cool this ET3 pack is. The only thing is, I do understand why it's spider wrapped, but damn, you don't spider wrap pops, guys. That's no. Just put it behind a case. Put it behind a case. That's a no-no. Dang, because it's such an awesome pop, but as an inbox collector, it breaks my heart. Ooh, and it looks like this horror section is pretty cleared out. They got a couple Terrifier things, but look at this down here. I've never seen that before. It says Art the Clown doll. It's 25 bucks. It comes with the little glasses, the sunflower glasses. I don't remember seeing that in any of the other Walmarts, so that's really cool. I like that. Alright guys, back again to the Westside Walmart. Hopefully we have some luck today. Guys, I'm gonna freak out. They freaking have it. I have to go ask somebody. They also have that Terrifier doll. Holy crap. But they have it, guys, and it looks like they got 4 of them or 5 of them. Definitely, I'm gonna go grab somebody to come get it for us. Guys, we found it, guys. We got it. Holy cow, guys. We found it here at the Westside Walmart. Oh my goodness, we got so lucky. Of course, I'm grabbing 2. One to keep boxed, one to unbox. Let's get home and go unbox one. Alright, guys. Mission successful. Now we have to go home and unbox one. Yes, it's a good thing we drove across town. Yes, it's a good thing. Alright, I'm so excited. Alright guys, after a week of hunting, we finally found the ultimate blood Pennywise. It's a good thing we decided to drive to the west side of town. I had just gotten out of work like an hour before that too, and I was like, should I? And it's a good thing we decided to, because none of this side had it. Obviously, we've checked for the last week. I saw that a lot of them that were being posted on like Macari and stuff, I was trying to check to see what states they're getting posted, and I saw someone from like Oklahoma and Texas. I'm like, okay, they're coming from the west. So sure enough, I went to hit the west side, and they had them, guys. And they had 5 of them. You know, so Walmart seemed to be getting plenty. The one that I went to had 5 of them, and the guy said, you're the first one to get them. You're the first one to ask for them. You're the first one getting them. I was like, that's really, really cool. You know, but they had 5. I was expecting each store to probably get like 3. I want to say with the arts, they were only getting 3 for the blood-soaked art. Every case had 3, but for all you know, they were getting multiple cases because they had 5 of them. I did end up getting 2, so that way we can keep one in box, because, you know, I'm an inbox collector, and we have to unbox one so we can check out how sweet it is, guys. But check this out. There's the back of the box. We'll take a better look at this bad boy right now while we unbox it, but how freaking awesome. It's a good thing we decided to drive across town, and we found it. Alright guys, it's time to unbox this bad boy. Let's take a closer look at the box before we open this bad boy up. It's so freaking awesome with the bloody Pennywise standing on top of the fridge. How freaking dope is that, guys? Let's take a look at the back. Well, let's look at the side first. Ooh, a little glary. But how nice. Very nice. Let's take a look at the back. Different ways to display him. Let's see. That one has kind of funny eyes. I still might end up using that sculpt. I don't know, but how freaking awesome. We're going to have to hunt down the other ones, because I'm pretty sure that the Bob Gray and the other Ultimate Pennywise from Welcome to Derry have been slowly starting to hit stores. I'm not sure about Walmart's yet, but I know for sure that some collectible stores have gotten the Bob Gray, and I saw another collectible store post a whole bunch of the other Ultimate Pennywise from Welcome to Derry. So they have to be going out really, really soon, guys. So we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled, because for all you know, those two, let me get it clear, those two are going to be dropping and hitting Walmart's too really soon. But I wasn't expecting this one to hit Walmart's as fast as they did. It was the one that got announced the last. You know, it literally got announced, what, the day after the last episode? I want to say it was the very day after the last episode of Welcome to Derry. So, holy cow, guys. You know, with a late announcement, and this was the first one to hit stores, you know, even sooner than the Bob Gray and the other Ultimate Pennywise, that's crazy, you know. But what do you guys think? I have to admit, it's probably, yeah, it's the best one from the Welcome to Derry series so far. You know, when you compare it to like the Bob Gray and the other Ultimate Pennywise is dope too, but just from the last episode, and of course a little bit from the, what was it, the second to last, a little bit from the end of that one. But the whole entire last episode, this is what Pennywise looked like, guys. Alright, let me open this bad boy up for you so we can take a better look at the inside of this box. There's Pennywise again. Alright, try to get it so that way you guys, so it's not so glary for you guys. There he is. Blood Pennywise. Some extra hands. We'll take a look at those in a second. Of course, a balloon. Pennywise has to have a balloon. I'm glad they didn't put tons of balloons, because how many balloons does Pennywise need? You know, but then there's also the extra heads. Let's see if I can get the glare out of here. The extra heads. Which head do you guys prefer? We'll take a better look at them now when I open this box. But so freaking awesome. We're able to find it. Let's open this bad boy up and let's see the dexterity on like the knees and stuff, because I probably want to pose him like bending down, like how he was slouched over or hunched over on the top of the fridge. So let's see if we can do that. Got him out of the box now. So let's take a closer look at this figure so we can get better details on it. There's the face that it comes with, or the head I should say, that it comes with. The detail on the figure. It looks really nice, guys. I like the blood stain on it. Let's see. There's the first head. Look at that one. Ooh, he's so stern. So stern looking on that one. Why so serious, Pennywise? And then on this one, he has a little smile. Which one do you guys like the best from the three heads that it comes with? I don't know. I kind of like that stern face that he has, but I might display him with this one. I don't know. Which one do you guys like the best? Let me know down in the comments. They're all so cool. You know, the screaming one, or it looks like he's yelling. Angry face, I guess I should say. And then there's the smiling face, or stern face. You know, but how cool. Of course, a red balloon, and it comes with a couple different hands. I'm guessing that these are the ones to hold the balloons. We'll take a closer look at these here in a second. Let me cut them out of the plastic and these little ties, and we'll take a closer look now. I forgot to mention, look at the cool, like, oh, let me get it to focus. Forgot to mention, look how cool this little cave backdrop that was behind him is. It's a little cave backdrop like from the release pictures. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got him pulled out of the box. Let's take a look at him. He looks really nice. And there are those extra heads. I have to say, those extra heads were in there tight. They were really hard to get out. Hey, but I guess it's good so that way they don't just flop around loose in the box. You know, but there is the smiley face. And there is the stirred one. That one's probably my favorite, you know, but very nice detail on this figure, guys. He is so freaking awesome. Let's see how, like, bendable, like, let's see the dexterity on the knees and everything, because how I want to display him. Alright, let's see how bendable these knees, oh, look, the knee joints actually do bend really good. I wonder if I'll be able to, like, prop them like how I wanted to. I don't know if they're bendable enough for me to display them how I wanted to, but they do bend in two different ways. You see that bend at the top of the knee and at the bottom of the knee. So that's actually really good. Bending at the ankle. Got some twists. You could also twist down there. Here a little click. You hear that? There's a little click, but the legs do twist. Hands turn. Of course the hands turn. Bending at the elbow. Very, very nice. Yeah, so I have to admit, like, this figure bends pretty dang good, guys. Like I said, the two knee joints, that's very awesome. I still don't know if I'll be able to display them the way I want to display them. I I don't know if I'll be able to display them the way I want, but we'll have to see if I could finally set them up the way I want to display them. Alright, and here's a better look at the extra hands. There's of course one to hold the balloon. It looks like these are there to hold the balloon. That's there so it has like the actual like pinching hand for him to hold the balloon to display him with. And just some regular other ones, I guess, with like a closed hand. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Kind of closed. And then these ones with an open palm, you know, open hand, I guess, to wave, if you want Pennywise to wave. I'll probably just keep the hands that he has on, of course. Let me see if it'll clear up. I'll probably just keep those ones. I like those ones, because it's kind of like he's ready to, like, grab somebody and eat them, you know. So I like those ones out of the other ones. I don't know if I would display him with the balloon. You know, I'm going to have to get more Pennywise. I'll get more other Pennywise Necas, and I'll display those ones with the balloon. But this one, I really want to display him like how he is on the box. So I wonder if I'll be able to bend the knees and display him that way. Let's see. We'll see. Let's check it out right now. Sadly, guys, he does not have the dexterity to be able to display him bent over and, you know, hunched over like how he is on the box. That's how I was really hoping to be able to display him. But you know what, guys? It's still a really awesome figure. You know, I'm probably going to have to display him probably just like that, like with his hand up. I don't know. I'm going to have to clear some room on the shelf, and then we'll see what he looks like displayed. I'll probably keep the heads out on display. I don't think of the balloon or anything, but just like that, you know, with the extra heads on display. Let's see if we could squeeze him in and see what he looks like. But dang, I really wish I would have been able to display him hunched over like that. You know, that would have been pretty cool. But still, a really dope figure. I really dig the blood. You know, the detail on it. Really, really awesome. You know, what do you guys think about this figure? Are you guys going to pick it up and add it to your collection? Are you guys planning on hunting it down? Alright guys, I added him to the display with the other ones. I kind of had to move those ones together. And eventually we're going to have to rearrange completely, because with all of the new Terrifier ones coming out and all the other Welcome to Derry ones coming out, Terrifier is going to need its own shelf. I'm sure Pennywise is going to need its own shelf. You know, so there's going to be a whole new display here in the next couple months, guys, because there's going to be so much fire dropping. A whole bunch of the 2-packs of Terrifier 2. There's the Santa art from Terrifier 3, both bloody and clean. There's so many more awesome NECAs that we're going to have to be hunting down in the future, guys. But what do you guys think of the display now? I know it kind of had to rearrange a little. It's going to look different again, but what do you guys think of it? You know, and what do you guys think of the ultimate blood Pennywise, guys? Which head is your favorite, like I said? And let me know, are you guys planning on hunting this one down? Are you guys planning on adding it to your collection? Because it's a pretty dope one. It's my favorite from the Welcome to Derry line, so I had to pick it up. And after days and days of hunting, all week we went hunting because rumors were they were hitting Walmarts. Sure enough, we found them, guys. Alright guys, but let me know what you think down in the comments about that blood Pennywise, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and going on this Funko Pop hunt. First couple days, no luck, but we finally succeeded and we added the blood Pennywise to the collection, guys. Do me one quick favor, hit that like button. If you're brand new here, click that subscribe button, come and hang out with us more often. We've got a whole bunch more NECAs to hunt down pretty soon, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.